What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we are working on the red truck. We might be using it as a toy hauler to go to I-5 Smokeout for George's or my truck. We're not sure yet, whichever one goes on. But if you guys notice, it's low, pretty low. Let me show you guys. So with a little bit of weight, you can barely fit it. So imagine having a trailer with a truck in the back. Is going to squat. And we put a motor last week on it, and yes, sadly it did rub. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna fix that with some air shocks. I ordered some air shocks for it, and then I think the shocks gave out. We went to LA in it to pick up a motor for the boy Pedro, and the shocks gave out completely. So it's kind of replacement time, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and put air shocks in it. That way we could throw air on it when we put a load, and it'll bring it up, kind of like helper bags, just the cheaper version. Right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from this is the before, and then the cool thing about the air shocks is that the less air that's in them, the lower it's gonna sit. So if I want to rock it like this, I'm gonna be able to, but if I load something or whatever, I'm able to put air and it'll go back up. I think it gives you like 1 to 2 inches clearance, which is good enough, because you'll sit it down right with the weight, and then this will, you lose your clearance, and it'll bring it back up to right here. So you should be fine when you cruise it or stuff like that with a trailer weight in the back, whatever. So yeah, guys, let's get to it. I'll show you guys the parts that I got and get this thing riding smooth again. Sheesh. All right, guys, so you have your 2 shocks right here. They have the little port or fitting right here. We're gonna go ahead and put these little kind of like nuts. They have a little hole that the line goes through, and yeah, we're just gonna run it real quick right now. Let's get it. All right, guys, so what you're gonna need is a 15, and I don't have it. It's gonna be a 17, one of these, but I have a crescent wrench to hold the nut. So like I said, I couldn't find the Ford ones, so I went with the Chevy ones right here. The only difference is that the little barrel is wider. So what I did, I just grinded it down to the size that I needed to. And yeah, you're gonna kind of leave it kind of like right here, that much off. You're gonna take all that off and then just leave it right here. That's basically it, guys. And then put it on like a regular shock, and then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna run the lines. Haven't figured it out yet because they gave me very little hose. If anything, you can go to Home Depot or whatever. It's a 1/4 inch hose, rubber hose, whatever. It was like plasticky, rubbery, but just for air. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and do the grinding on this one, and then install it under there, guys. All right, guys, so what Jose came up with was use a crescent wrench, test fit it there, and then so you're gonna be going down to the truck and stuff a couple times. You see, kind of test fit it. It still needs a little bit more, just a hair on this side. So yeah, guys, that's pretty smart to do. You see, now it went in for whatever reason. But yeah, just double check your fitment on there with a crescent wrench will be fine. Your valve where you're gonna put the air through. You have the T where you're gonna tee off everything from, and then each one of these has its own little thing, and these are for the shocks, same as that thing. For the other ones, you're gonna put a little rubber gasket on the line when you put it in. So Basically, you're gonna do this. You're gonna grab your line, run it through the little hole, and then we're gonna put the little gasket at the tip of the line. So when we go ahead and put this on there, it's gonna have the gasket inside the shock, and that goes for every single little fitting like this that we're gonna do. And then yeah guys, so check it out right here. Hopefully you guys can see. Alright guys, so we finished installing everything. The only thing is that the hoses that they sent me, like I said, they were gonna be a little too short. I like putting it right here, either using the license plate bolt or reusing something on the bumper just to make it easier to access. But yeah, it's a little too short. It's like this much short. All right guys, so we went to AutoZone and we bought gauge lines for boost, for, you know, gauges where they have airbags or whatever. So this is the little line right here. This should be more than enough for me to just get it all the way out. And then we're gonna make a, I don't really like the fitting that comes for the air. So it's plastic and it strips out, and then you have issues with it stripping out, and then when we want to put air, it sinks in and stuff. So we're gonna try to see if we could use a regular valve from a rim. We have a bunch right here, so we're just gonna go ahead and kind of like glue it to here. Hopefully it holds air, or we'll see what we're gonna do. But yeah guys, just same thing that we did. We're just gonna extend it a little bit more. I'll show you guys once I get under there. But I want to show you guys how our air is out and how much difference does it really make. So you guys seen this before earlier, as you guys can see right now, is at 80 psi. It tops off at 200 psi, so it still goes higher. Right now it's got almost a whole fist clearance. So I mean, and it doesn't come down as much. You see, right there. So it's working perfectly fine. All we need to do is just finish that fitting out, so I could have it either out here or somewhere inside the bed. I'm not sure yet where I want to put it, but we'll figure it out, guys. So let me air it out for you guys. Okay, guys. That's airing it up. See how it goes higher and higher and higher? The more you pump air in it, the higher it's gonna go. It goes all the way up, really slowly because of the size of the line, guys, but you guys get it. Alright guys, so you guys see this is the line. It goes in, you put in the fitting first, then the rubber, and you just twist it on by hand, and this is gonna be the final look. Like I said, see, this is rubber or plastic, so when you try to tighten it, it doesn't really work that well. So we're gonna try to figure out if we can find something like this. The ones that I've looked for, they have the 1/4 instead of the 1/8, so a different sizing, but we'll try to figure something out to make it legit. But it's just temporary, guys, until we get the helper bags for sure. That's coming. So let me just run it through here, see where I want it at. Most likely it's gonna be somewhere, probably like right here. Reuse this hole, most likely. I'm just gonna reuse that one. All right, guys. So you guys can see I have a hole right here. This is for like the spare tire or whatever. I don't carry a spare tire, so I'm using the cap that goes there. Cover up the cylinder, the keyhole. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on here, and then I'm gonna make a hole through here. Little nipple. The valve goes in through here and it holds it there. So I'm trying to just center it. It's not gonna be perfect, but somewhat, you know. And if I don't like it, I can always go to Pick and Point and get another one. Just like that, guys. I think I'm gonna need a bigger one. Yeah, guys, right here. I'll be able to just. Nah, give me a bigger one, bro. So it's not a quarter. It's gonna be probably like a 3/8. The one that goes after. Alright, you guys can see I just hand tighten it. That's it. If you go anymore, you're gonna strip it. What I'm gonna do, because it's plastic on plastic, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some crazy glue on there just to give it a little bit more of a hold. But just so you guys get the idea, that's how it's gonna look. And I put just a little chichita right here, the little cap, and boom. Unless you're actually looking at it, you won't be none the wiser. And I'm gonna paint the little washer. I'm gonna paint it black real quick right now. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. You already know, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Price trucks matter. We're trying to blow up. Let's get it, guys.